I'm Karen Elgersma, and we are going to show you a fun and simple way to support the Saanich Peninsula Hospital. And you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, we discover what it takes to be a world champion runner. And we meet a chef who takes her inspiration from the book series, The Outlanders. And Sucheta Singh talks to a clothing designer to find out what it means to be West Coast chic. All that and much more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us on Go Island. We are on the beautiful Saanich Peninsula today at the Saanich Peninsula Hospital because there is big news here, my friends. Kenny Podmore, what is happening here today at the Saanich Peninsula Hospital?
Wow, we are. We're launching the license plate program once again. It's something I did 10 years. I designed 3 license plate holders for the Peninsula municipalities. Each one is distinct. If you look, everyone's got a different saying on the bottom and different logos on the license plate holders. But the most important thing with this is it's in support of the Saanich Peninsula Hospital Foundation.
So when you're at a red light, see if somebody has one of these on their license plate and get one on yours. Now, we love all of our citizens in Sydney, North Saanich Peninsula. We're such a great community, aren't we, Kenny?
Absolutely.
Well, one of my favorite runners is Lucy Smith. When I go for a run, she often passes me with a big smile on her face. She's run the TC 10K every year, and get this, she's won 6 times. Dan Kahn caught up with her to find out what does it take to be a world-renowned runner. The TC 10K is coming up at the end of April. I'm running in it. Dan Kahn is running it. We hope to see you out there. I love the TC 10K. Such a great community event. And we are here at the Saanich Peninsula Hospital today because a great community event is happening. Chief, tell us how the Sydney Fire Department is getting involved in this license plate fundraiser event.
Well, Kenny Podmore, Councillor Podmore, he actually is the one that instigated this, and I guess he started it 10 years ago. So he's doing it again, and part of this is we're helping out. We're actually supplying some vehicles for him to put them on, and this is the Sydney Fire Department's 100-year anniversary this year. So
that's just amazing.
It's exciting. Yeah.
100 years.
100 years. 1914, the fire department was established, and here we are, 100 years later, still volunteering, still being a big part of the community, and you know, that's what it's all about. It's all about community.
Absolutely. And of course the money raised goes to help our hospital, which is such a gift. Well, you know, it's funny, we have so many people that come to Vancouver Island from all over the world, and I love it because I live in North Saanich. When I get on the highway, I always look at license plates, and you'll see Alaska, you'll see Phoenix, Arizona, you'll see all sorts of things. But I love it that I might be able to see in front of me a license plate frame to tell me if you're from Sydney, North Saanich, or Central Saanich. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. You know, the fact that you know, out here on the peninsula, we're special out here, and I think that we should have something special like this.
You better believe it, buddy. Now, special on the island, yes we are, but have you been over to Pender Island recently? One of my favorite Gulf islands to visit. Well, there is a chef who is cooking food inspired by a book called The Outlanders. It's a book series, and if you've ever read the book, you will absolutely love the story. And if you haven't, you will be amazed at what this chef is doing. Paul Ballstein with that story. Isn't it cool that literature inspired a chef to create dishes revolved around the Outlanders? Very cool story, Paul Ballstein. We're here at the Saanich Peninsula Hospital. Big fundraiser going on. For a donation, you can get a license plate frame, put it on your car, and look at old Betsy, this beautiful old fire truck from the Sydney Fire Hall. It's got the Sydney by the Sea, our fun and friendly home on. Yay, Sydney. We have to take a very quick break, but stay with us when we come back. More right here at the Saanich Peninsula Hospital, and we're going to meet a clothing designer who just got back from New York, and I'm telling you, his stuff is going to be famous, so stay with us. All right, Betsy, go! Welcome back to Go Island. We're at the Saanich Peninsula Hospital today. One of those special community hospitals that has stood the test of time, stayed open despite all the threats of closing it down. And as somebody who lives on the peninsula, it's meant the world to me. Karen, tell us about the latest fundraiser that the Peninsula Hospital Foundation is embarking on right now.
Well, this license plate holder program is going to be in support of the fundraising for a new CT scanner for the hospital. And we're replacing the CT scanner that was purchased about 10 years ago. Technology has changed enormously, and the new CT scanners deliver a much, much lower dose, by a factor of 10. And they are...
Of radiation.
Yes, and they are able to do more diagnostic procedures than in the past. On my car, I've got North Saanich.
Yay! I'm from North Saanich too. I've been framed. But you know what, I love the idea of something so fun and so simple, and yet it makes such a big difference. So you can get these by donation at a variety of different places,
That's right.
and your donation goes to help buy a CT scan, and meanwhile you can go, yeah, look where I'm from, everybody, which is kind of fun.
And I'm very proud to have them on my car. In fact, when I lived in Sydney, I had the Sydney by the Sea, and when I was traveling places, people would ask me about, well, Sydney by the Sea, our fun and friendly home, and it gave me the opportunity to talk to them about what a great town Sydney is.
If you're going on a road trip and you live on the Saanich Peninsula, you have to get one of these because it will be an opportunity for dialogue as you travel all over the world with your car. And you have to get one if you live here because it's so cool. Now, speaking of designing cool things, did you know that there is a local designer right here in Victoria who is catching the eye of designers in New York City? Sucheta Singh caught up with this West Coast designer. I love the idea of designing clothing that is West Coast chic. I love that because we like to be casual on the West Coast, but please, no more pajamas and sweats. And I love a Lululemon, but that is not what you wear to the opera on a Friday night. We are at the Saanich Peninsula Hospital today because they are launching a new campaign for a donation. You can get one of these lovely license plates, Central Saanich, North Saanich, or Sydney, and the money goes to buy a CT scanner, which will be helping the patients here at the hospital. It's such a special community hospital. Your help really keeps this hospital alive and special. I always think when you donate money, you also donate love. We have to take a very short break, but when we come back, the country grocer is going to teach us how to make a very healthy asparagus, roasted garlic soup, and more on Go Island. We've had such a great time here at the Saanich Peninsula Hospital. Thanks for watching.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir. Casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.